Hey Guardians, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the best ways to earn candy during the Festival of the Lost event in Destiny 2. Whether you're new to the game or a seasoned Guardian, you'll want to stack up on candy to get those exclusive event rewards. So stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll have a full strategy to farm candy with the most efficiency possible. Alright, first things first, let's talk about the Festival of the Lost for those who might be new. It's an annual Halloween event in Destiny 2 where Guardians celebrate by collecting a ton of candy, and with it, you can unlock event exclusive rewards like spooky cosmetics, weapons, and more. This year, just like in past events, farming candy is the way to go if you want to grab all the loot. So, if you're looking to save time and avoid the grind, I've got some tips to help you optimize every minute that you spend. So let's go over the main ways to earn candy. Right now, the top options are running haunted sectors for number 1. As you might expect it, this activity is designed for the event and it's packed with enemies, especially those headless ones that drop tons of candy, as you can see. The second best option, clearing public events and lost sectors. If you're out in the open world, this is a good way to farm. Public events, especially when you make them heroic, drop more candy and can be done solo. Shout out to my solo players. Number 3. General PvE events and activities. Things like strikes, crucible, and gambit also reward candy, though not as much as haunted sectors. This is why I put this at number 3. Haunted sectors will also allow you to obtain loot and everything from the event present, whereas running anything but the event will not give you that progress and efficiency you'd want if you'd want to, for example, get all of those 16 challenges completed in my last video. Be sure to check out my last video if you want some more information on that one. Anyways, now let's talk loadouts. When you're farming candy, it's all about ad clear, so you want weapons and subclasses that can take out big groups of enemies quickly. I recommend, for subclasses, arc and solar builds are great, especially if you're running with grenadier or overload mods for faster ability recharge. Weapons with explosive perks, like wave frame grenade launchers or pulse rifles with firefly, are amazing for this because they can handle crowds in haunted sectors. And if you got exotics like Trinity Ghoul or Risk Runner, bring those along. They'll keep chain lightning going and just wipe enemies fast. This kind of setup will make sure you're always in the action, racking up kills and collecting as much candy as possible with minimal downtime. Alright, let's get into haunted sectors, which is by far the best way to farm candy for this event. These sectors are packed with enemies, and the real focus here is on the headless ones, which are event exclusive mini bosses that drop a ton of candy. So some quick tips when it comes to that: farm the headless ones. Aim to spawn and kill as many headless ones as possible. The more of these guys you take down, the more candy you get. Play with a good team, guys. A good team, please. Haunted sectors go much faster when you're in a fire team, especially if everyone's on the same page about farming efficiently. Make sure to do a tower run, maybe every 5 to 6 runs, guys. That's my advice, but it's up to you. Use candy boosters. If there's a mask or buff available that increases candy drops, make sure you're using it. This adds up fast. So speaking of boosters, here are a few ways to maximize your candy haul. Equip an event mask. Masks are not only fun, but often come with boosts for candy drops if you didn't know. Complete daily and weekly event bounties. These give a solid amount of candy and are usually pretty easy to complete with your farming runs. Multitask with other objectives. Like I said, if you're working on other quests or objectives, try to do them in haunted sectors. This way you're working towards multiple goals at once and getting extra candy on the side. For example, if you're going for god rolls, especially for the new weapon, which I will be also dropping a video about, so stay tuned. Now, if you need a break from haunted sectors, don't worry. There are some other ways to get candy. Like I said, public events and heroic public events. These can be done pretty quickly in areas like the EDZ. If you prefer PvP, Gambit and Crucible. These activities also reward candy, although it's usually less efficient than haunted sectors. So, once you've collected all that candy, let's talk about how to spend it wisely. I'd recommend focusing on the unique Festival of the Lost items first, as these are limited to the event. So if you're running low on candy, prioritize those high value items and save the rest for anything extra like consumables. And that's it, Guardians. With these strategies, you're ready to hit the ground running and make the most of the Festival of the Lost. So grab your masks, load up your best ad clear weapons, and get out there to collect some candy. Thanks for watching, and if you found this guide helpful, please drop a like and subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Until next time, happy hunting and enjoy the festival. Happy Halloween, guys.